Hello, everyone, and welcome to Monday Quizzytime, which was supposed to be in the evening. We thought that maybe it should be in the evening, but it didn't work out. So I think we're moving more towards a bedtime quizzy time, and I'm wondering whether y'all are enjoying that more than the tea time or the morning. Just let me know. Morning is not possible anymore because I do not get up in those hours. Now, today's quiz is on this very lively and cheerful topic called funerals. And to play with us, we've got Kirtan. Hey, Kirtan.
Hey,
Hello. And we've got Vedahi, who, yeah, here's Vedahi.
This is now becoming standard operating procedure.
Yes, we never know which one of them is coming, but okay, fine. Ishan and Vedahi together. And finally, Soda managed to log in. Why
Hello.
were you so late, Soda?
I was having my last meal of today.
Which was what?
Chicken.
It was no, actually today because I wasn't cooking. It was real
Okay.
food. Palak paneer, frozen naan, then made into edible naan, and Amritsari fish.
what?
Nice.
Nice.
Amritsari fish.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
what the marinade said.
Okay. People in comments, let me see y'all. I have not seen y'all at all. Now, how it works is that this is a quiz for dummies. Anyone can reason out the answers. You do not have to know stuff. And we keep the quiz going thrice a week so that another program gets enough questions for them to use. Now, how it operates is that y'all get to ask me as many hints as y'all want to reason out the answer. There are no winners, and the people in the comments can give their own guesses in the meanwhile as well. Hi, Dipesh. And now the sequence is going to be Kirtan, Ishan, Soda. Kirtan, are you ready for your first question?
Yeah.
Okay. Kirtan, the word funeral was first used in which year? Which was the first time the word funeral was used?
Okay,
Even if you give me a
Uh,
century, I'm okay with it.
got it. So, you mean funeral in the English language or some other origin word?
English language. English language.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's not
I
like
just
death has
lost
not been
audio.
around.
Yeah.
Ah,
Death was introduced a little earlier,
pretty
but
early, I would say.
Sorry, I lost audio. What was the answer?
No, no,
the
we
question.
haven't got into it yet.
Okay.
We're still on the question.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, okay, so maybe they didn't have funerals like early on,
Mm-hmm.
like probably to conserve on resources and stuff. So let's say uh, I'm just taking a wild guess here, like
Yes, of course.
around 1000 AD or something.
1000 AD. 1000 AD. Okay, you're going. All right. I think you've gone a little too far back.
Ah, okay. Okay. Fine.
Now, I'll give you another
Okay.
hint.
Yeah.
The word funeral was first used in a book by a very famous English author. And the book was called The Knight's Tale.
Okay.
No, Deepan.
Sounds like something that Chaucer would have written or something.
You know what?
But
You're
I-
exactly right. You're exactly
You
right.
are
It was
right.
used
Ah,
by Chaucer.
okay.
It was used by Chaucer.
And start.
Now,
I've forgotten which century he's from. So that doesn't help me one bit.
Knight's Tale, so that you're looking in the medieval period.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I'll go for like maybe early medieval period, 1400s or something.
Okay. You missed it by 1 year, but I'm still going to give it to you. So it was
Okay.
the 1300s. It was the 14th century.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yes, Keaton has figured this out. This is very nice. The funeral was first used by Geoffrey Chaucer in the book The Knight's Tale, where he refers to a funeral service after a character passes away. Very nice. I like it. We have got off to a good start. Now we're coming to Ishan's question.
Okay.
Ishan, people carried candles and roses and flowers to earlier funerals because they didn't have refrigeration. So it was necessary to mask the smell. They also carried a certain herb or a herb, as they call it, into the funeral. Can you tell me which herb we're talking about?
I Okay, so the morbid answer is mistletoe.
It's very morbid. Why would you want to kiss someone there?
The kiss of death.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Um, so it have to be something. Okay, it's either something that completely obliterates smell,
Hmm.
or it's yeah, something like sage is what I was thinking about initially, but
Dipendra says sage, and Dipendra, I hope the ship is running okay. Okay. Huh.
uh, is I don't know if frankincense is a
It's not a
herb.
herb. It's not a herb.
Yeah, okay. Um, is it something we use for cooking?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Uh, basil?
Basil. Now, since there are limited number of herbs we
Yeah,
use,
yeah,
herbs
yes.
we
Keep
use,
going.
yes, I'm going to have to pass it to Soda. Soda, tell me, which herb are we talking about?
Okay, it's an herb. It's used in cooking, and
Can
basil
I
is
give a hint
tulsi.
now?
No.
Basil is tulsi. Basil is
Okay.
somewhat tulsi. Huh?
Yeah.
Can I give him a hint because I'm an idiot and it just came to me? I think.
You can't give him a hint unless he asks for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Is oregano considered one herb?
How many herbs could it be? Why would oregano be a few herbs? It is
I
one
think
herb.
he's thinking about the variations between Domino's and Pizza Hut.
Oh, maybe. But okay. Hint, please.
Okay, Ishan, you may give him the hint. It is not
So I'm
meat.
so I'm going to ask the give a hint and everything. Is it in a song
Yes, it
by
is.
Simon and Garfunkel? Yeah.
Yes, it
Okay.
is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hint, she had a
Nicely
baby.
done. Nicely done. Yes.
You
Oh.
confused him more, Sai.
Now I'm like
Simon and
thinking,
Garfunkel
which
song
herb
and that
can get
movie.
pregnant? Okay, it's not oregano. It's not basil.
I want to tell Vaidehi, since she's not right next to me, that yes, you could use myrrh in cooking, and I'm sure the Romans did it.
1 second. I will Google that while Soda.
No, that was again a very dark joke about myrrh being one of the gifts the wise men brought.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
yes.
Uh, okay,
But
like
you can use it in cooking. It improves the acidic taste when paired with fruits. So
oh,
there are
improves the acidic. Wait,
No. This is
is
just
this?
myrrh,
Oh, this
not
is just mud.
Agni.
Okay. Uh,
there is a recipe
coriander.
for Merv carrots. Okay. Soda. Yes. Don't distract us.
Coriander.
Coriander.
That's my guess.
Coriander.
Yeah,
Coriander.
I
No,
don't
I'm
know
gonna pass it
what's
to
the
Kirtan.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the hints kind of set it up very nicely. I mean, I was thinking along these lines because it's the only thing that sounded religious as well. So I'll say rosemary.
Rosemary is correct. Rosemary is
Oh.
correct. And we had someone get it right first.
Yeah.
Suyash got rosemary right. Of course, whether he just had to get this in. Very, very perverted woman. Rosemary was, of course, it has a lovely smell, but it is an evergreen plant and it was associated with eternal life. So it was often placed inside the coffin to conceal any odors. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, like this is because if I remember correctly, early Christians didn't believe that like the soul would go. They believed that they would punch their way out of the coffin and the body itself would rise.
Jesus, like in those
No,
times
on Judgment Day,
on
whoever
Judgment
was
Day.
Ah,
buried and was good would come out. And like it's not like a separate thing or reincarnation or a soul. Like this
Okay.
person would come out of the ground. So they had to be smelling nice.
All right. Okay. Now we are on Soda's question. Soda. Okay. In Australia, near Lake Mungo, Mungo, there is a remains of someone called the Mango Lady. Why is she very important?
There is the remains of a lady, and okay, why is she important? Is it something to do with like the cause of her death?
Yes, yes, yes. So we find out something about that, about um, a kind of burial, or sorry, yeah, burial is the wrong word. A kind of death rite from those times.
Uh, is this that like the thing where they dress her up like a bride? Uh,
No,
and
the
no,
body is 20,000 years old.
wow. Uh, okay. Mm, why is it important? Is that how they figured out that like a certain type of sand or mud can preserve a body, and so they used it in coffins or like embalming?
Um, no. Let's say it was you're thinking in terms of burial, and I said that burial was a wrong term. It's a certain kind of death, right? Which it's not a burial.
Okay, so but like it's obviously not cremation. So
Why would it
something,
obviously not be that? Just asking.
because it like for 10,000 years, I don't know if like ash would stay in one place. So unless that is weirdly the answer, and like uh,
Make your guess, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
shit, man, even like death in Australia is weird, dude. Like they need to figure it out. I think MasterChef is the only nice thing everybody has understood that has come out of Australia. Uh, okay, I'm going with cremated at sea. Just why not?
Near a lake. Okay. Anyway, I'm passing this to
Lake.
Kirtan.
Can I have a hint of some sort?
It is a kind of death rite, which proved that this kind of death rite was probably the first of the death rites in the world.
Okay. So they found her remains in whatever form
Yeah. Yeah.
near the lake. And is it still there? I mean,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I'm kind of torn between two extremes. I want to say that
Which is
she was either like frozen
okay.
or burnt. But
Okay. Which would you like to go with?
yeah. Uh, I just go with the whole like Ice Age theme and say she was frozen after that.
She was frozen. All right. By death rite, I meant that then you'd say that she was frozen intentionally, which was not the case. So
Ah, okay.
freezing was not a form of a death rite. I'm going to pass this to Ishan.
Um, is it the first example of entombment? Like,
No,
uh,
no, no. She is proof of the earliest cremation.
okay.
Yeah,
Ah,
and that was the other extremes.
yes.
It's not okay, okay, okay.
So
So like
even
not a
ash, they probably didn't have massive fires and all whenever she was cremated. So
right.
everything did turn to ash, but the
Yeah, yeah.
burning
Like
was
no. So I was wondering like if she was one of the first people who was like put and then the cave or whatever was brick or blocked up.
it was just an example of the
Yeah.
first cremation. First
Okay.
cremation. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, now we're coming to Kirtan's question. Kirtan, in 1829, Taberger's safety coffin was developed. What basic feature did this safety coffin have?
Could you repeat the name? Sorry, I couldn't hear it clearly.
Tabergers. Taberger's safety coffin. What feature did it have?
Does the safety part of it play an important role
Yes,
in this?
yes,
Or?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
I mean, I wanted to go with like glass top or whatever for the.
This is a nice guess.
Yeah, but
That's
that
a
has nothing to do with
very,
safety, really. So
Well,
that's a
it could
very
be.
glass top is very Snow White.
Yes.
Safety
yeah,
glass.
yeah, I'll just say glass top.
A glass top. No. Okay, I'm gonna pass this to Ishan.
Uh,
What if it was a cremation? A glass top is
I
the
can't
rules.
remember. I can't remember if it was like a pipe to allow them to breathe or a bell that they could ring from inside.
All right.
Uh,
Which are you gonna go with?
I'm gonna go with the bell.
The bell is correct. The safety feature being seen in those days, diagnosis wasn't very good. So they weren't very sure that the person was dead. So just in case there was a bell which they could pull and the bell would ring outside. And we had people who got it right. Firstly, let me ask Anand De Silva why a coffin would need a harness. Okay, this is a little strange. Whether he, of course, said bell. Um, who else said bell? Yes. And ropes connected to the body. I, yeah, there might have been some where, ropes were might have been connected. I don't know. And necromancer says a peephole, which is also weird. All right, a bell is
But did
yes.
Saved by the Bell get invented after or before this?
I will Google it while I ask the next
I think
question.
significantly after. It's a school thing.
No,
Teacher asks
Oh,
questions, bell rings. You are saved by the bell.
I will find out the answer to that. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to give Ishan his question. Ishan, two species of animals are known to bury their dead by throwing leaves and branches over the deceased members. Which two species of animals am I talking about?
Are they closely related to humans?
Maybe one of them?
Okay. So chimpanzees for the first one.
All right.
Um, Second one, I wanted to say elephants, but but I also know that they sort of wander off solitarily to die, so that can't be them. Uh, so chimpanzees and is the other one a predator?
No.
Okay. You said only one of them is closely related.
Yeah, which you've named.
Okay. Um, other animal wood. They just cover it in leaves, right?
Yeah.
Mm, hmm. Um, let's go a little left field. I won't go with birds, but I'll let's try with like wild dogs.
Wild dogs. Okay.
Like
I'm
yeah.
I'm gonna pass this. Soda,
Okay.
take your guess.
is it bird?
It is not a bird.
Oh, damn it. Okay. So, uh, I was thinking like otters, uh, but I don't know. I mean, they have nice hands, so
Okay.
they might be able. Yeah,
They have nice hands.
yeah. Every time they make something, people are like, "Damn!" Oh, wow. Uh,
Oh no, no, no. Okay, I'm gonna make it simple.
Otters. Yes.
Orders is okay. Land dwelling, very land dwelling.
Land dwelling. Okay. No. Okay. Opposable thumbs is already done. Land dwelling. Uh, I thought if it was bird, it might be ostrich for some reason. Uh, land dwelling. Ah, okay. Are they easily sighted?
Yes, very easily.
Cats.
I'm passing it to Kirtan.
So I'll just go off of what other animal can like manipulate leaves, branches, and stuff like that. Maybe random guess. Giraffes.
Giraffes. Okay, it was elephant.
Good guess.
Oh, it
Chimpanzees
was
and
elephant.
elephants. They're
Is
supposed.
okay.
Yes,
You know,
yes, yes.
elephants just like
They have
wander
more.
off to like to the
No, no,
graveyard.
no, 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 no. They do mourn alone, but they apparently there is an elephant graveyard, and
Yeah.
but they have been noticed to have funeral services for
Okay.
their deceased. Okay, cats eat the dead.
Yep.
Oh.
This is
Yeah,
my
but
favorite cat
for
lady.
seasoning, you put rosemary before means, of course.
Okay, now Soda's question. By the way, "Saved by the Bell" is a boxing term. It is not for the funeral thing.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Okay, Soda, have you? Okay, one second. The word coffin comes from a Greek word, which means what? What is the meaning of the word coffin?
Uh, my immediate guess is to sleep.
To
Uh,
sleep.
yes, but if not that, I would think it might be an adjective to a house,
A
something like,
house. A
yeah.
house. It's an interesting way you've gone that way. It is not correct, but it is in the right direction. I'm going to pass this to Keetan.
Uh, is it a verb or a noun? Like, can I just
It's a
like?
noun. It's a noun.
It's okay. It's a noun. Yeah, I was also thinking along the house kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
line.
No, it's right. You're looking for something which is housing a dead body. I get where you're going from.
But that's not the answer. And it's not
That is not the
anything to do
answer.
with home or house. Okay.
No.
Okay.
It is a term for a container of a. Yeah, it's a container. That's what the term you're going for.
Oh, okay. So it's actually like within that category. You're actually
Yes.
getting to
Yes.
that.
Yes. Think of its shape.
Is it literally just box, or is it more than just?
You're very close, but I'm now going to pass it to Ishan.
Okay. Yeah.
See, before all of these, the first thought that came to my mind was lime because of kafir lime, but that's you could ignore that. Um, box is close.
Yes.
Um,
Maybe the time that it originated from, box was not a word they associated with the
is it
container.
a,
What
is it a chest, like a treasure chest?
you're coming closer and closer.
Okay. Uh, no, no, trunk, I guess, is the same thing.
Anybody? I'm opening it up to all of y'all. Anybody has any last
Shelf.
guesses? A shelf?
Shell.
Yes.
No.
Damn it.
A
Uh,
jar. I
ba-
don't know.
baby Moses was found in
A basket, like
a basket. A basket. A
basket.
basket.
Okay.
Yes. Coffin means basket. We had people guessing casket. Basket. Okay, we had a basket. Coffin comes from coffinos, which means basket. All right.
Okay.
I'm now on Keaton's question, I think. Yes. Okay. Now I'm coming to some interesting. Okay, Keaton, do you like rap music?
Not heard that much to decide,
Okay.
but yeah, sure. For the sake of this question, yes.
Okay. So you know that Tupac died, right? The
Did he?
rapper. Yes. Yes. Uh, um, how was his how was his cremation done? What is it is very unusual, you might say. What exactly happened at Tupac's cremation?
I based off some horrible stereotypes, I want to say there was a huge gang fight, but it's not.
No, no, it's something Tupac requested and his friends did for
Okay.
him.
Ah, like some kind of ritual, or I mean,
Well, it's
something
something
like.
he wanted. It's not a traditional ritual. It's something that he wanted. Fire
Okay.
was involved.
Okay. It's not a traditional ritual, so it's not a cremation.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, yeah, I
that
was
is
surprised to
true.
hear this as well. So,
Yeah, he's neighbors with Michael Jackson.
yeah, they're staying in Elvis's house. Charges him a lot, apparently.
Yeah, this didn't happen either. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I wanted to think of
Can I
what
have the,
rappers
yeah.
are known for.
I mean, I'm still stuck on the guns and stuff. I'm not able to get past like
Okay.
very superficial.
That's why he died. But I don't know if you
Yeah,
want them
he
at the
got
same
shot.
place.
He died. That was the way he died.
Yeah, but like it's just some hint to like get me started, and I'm really like stuck on superficial stuff.
No, I'm gonna have to pass
Okay,
this on now.
okay,
Ishan,
sure.
take your guess.
So fire was involved, and I don't quite know if rap had hit its bling stage at that point. I think it came slightly after. Um, he didn't ask for any like historically traditional rite, like a not like a Viking funeral specifically, but
No,
it
because he
wasn't.
wasn't a Viking. But
Yes, yes, I understand, but I'm talking about like a historical rite like that.
no. And actually, now that you mention it, I'm not sure whether he asked for this because I don't think he was expecting to die. But this is something his friends thought he would like.
Okay. Um, was this during the cremation or what happened with his ashes?
It's something which happened with his ashes.
Did they fire it out of a cannon?
No, they did not. This question now passes to Soda.
They used it as like they used it and had a barbecue, and his ashes fueled food for other people because that's what he wanted. That
Does
other
that
people
sound
could
like any
eat.
rappers? Would rappers do that?
I
Hold a
mean, have you
barbecue?
heard of Kanye West? He's doing shit alive that nobody has thought of.
True, but it's all
But
selfish and self-motivated. They would not be
Uh,
using a barbecue. Rappers, and what is the first thing that comes to mind with rappers?
chocolate, sorry, um, the
Did you
chocolate
just say
wrapper.
that? Did you?
Chocolate
Okay.
wrapper,
Okay.
WRAPPER. Uh, okay, so okay, his ashes were there was something that was done with his ashes, and this was about other people, not just him.
Hmm.
Uh, were they distributed into multiple urns so everybody could keep a piece of him?
Y'all are terrible. The comment section has got it exactly right.
did they
They
drink him?
No, they stuffed the ashes into joints and smoked
Oh,
it.
Smoked him.
And smoked it. Yes, they smoked it. Dipesh got it right. Okay, there are new
Tupac
comments.
Shaker, R.I.P.
Ganja. Yes. Okay, we're coming now to Ishan's question. I will give Ishan also an interesting question. Okay. Um, wait. A celebrity, I mean, an actor, was shooting a movie, and then when they just hardly done a few shots for the movie, he died. Okay, so they pieced together those shots with stand-ins for the actor with his back and whatever, and they actually then explained why the stand-ins did not look like the actor by saying that the actor had died, and they used shots from his actual funeral in the movie. Who am I
Uh,
talking about?
is this the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, Heath Ledger's death?
No,
Okay, because they did exactly that for that film too. Because
but then
Heath
this was
Ledger
this
died.
this
I
predated that.
I think
Then
this is a question for which I actually immediately might know the answer. I will wait.
is this the Crow?
Huh?
Is this the Crow?
Crow? No.
Okay. Okay. So actor died uh, a few bits into the film,
Yeah.
and then they had an explanation. How recent is the film? Can I ask? Like, is it this century?
I would say 80s maybe.
1970s.
1970s.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 70s makes sense. Yeah.
1970s. Actor died. Shit, that's out of my like. I watch movies in that time, but I that is out of my like pop culture wheelhouse.
Okay. I think you'll kick yourself because you definitely know this guy's name.
I probably do. I am saying that I gave you an answer that is out of syllabus that is correct.
I'm gonna pass it to Soda. Soda,
Yeah, yeah.
go ahead.
I think this was Bruce Lee. The movie was Tower of Death,
Ah,
and
Ah,
nice.
they got a guy called Bruce Lie, Li, to stand in for him. And in that movie, he goes through like he gets shot in the face, so then he's got bandage also. And this was the movie where Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Bruce Lee go uh, head to chest because that's the height difference. But yeah, Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee is correct. And the movie
Well,
was Game
so,
Game
Game
of
of Death.
Game
Game
of
of
Death.
Death.
Sorry, not Tower of Death. Yeah, Game of
well,
Death.
so
Yeah.
the second film I mentioned, The Crow, is Bruce Lee's son who got
Yeah,
shot.
yeah, Brandon. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Heath Ledger, though, of course, Terry Gilliam was making it. So Johnny Depp and Jude Law and all stepped in
Hmm.
because they were jumping through realities.
Right.
So yeah, I gave correct answer, but out of syllabus.
We'll give that to you. We'll give that to you. Why not? Okay. People got that right. And now we're going to come to Soda's question. Soda's question would be okay. Which comedian said that when they die, they wanted Meryl Streep crying in 5 different accents at their funeral?
This person is still alive, I'm guessing.
No.
Oh, but did it happen? Did they get the wish?
A lot of Hollywood showed up. Um,
Okay, was it a natural death of sorts?
just one second. I'm going to address this comment. Yeah, so Kunal Kamra is very much alive. I don't know what the BJP's been saying, but he's alive. Yeah. Now listen. Okay, I'll give you one more hint.
Ah,
This woman wanted that a wind machine should be there so that even in the casket, her hair would blow like Beyonce's.
oh, Beyonce reference and all she made means. Oh, damn it. I was thinking of Joan Rivers. I hope she's not like still alive. But
Is that
it's
what you're
not.
going for?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like female comedians that I know of who have also died. Uh, so I think like Joan Rivers is the only one I can think of in that age group.
So
And
that's your answer.
yeah, okay, let's go with Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers is correct. Well
Yeah.
Hey,
done,
listen,
Soda. Well done. The
your
only
answer is
female
better than mine.
comedian.
I was going to go with George Carlin. No hair.
Okay, we're coming to Keaton's question. Now, Keaton, um, which performer was told his wife that after I die, you will try to contact me with seances and we will use a certain code so that you know it's me. And his wife did try for 10 years to contact him, after which she gave up and she said that 10 years was long enough to wait for a man. Which performer are we talking about?
Was his wife also famous? Or,
No.
no? Mm, by performer, you mean like
That is the trick of the
actor,
question. If I tell you
whatever,
what he was
this,
famous for
whatever it
performing,
is.
it will be a very easy answer.
But would I associate them with Hollywood or the US? I mean,
Definitely Hollywood.
okay.
There have been. He's a very popular performer. I 100% you know him.
Ah,
Yeah, necromancer. That was the whole point, that nobody else should know the code. And it was interesting because this guy spent all of his life trying to debunk mediums and mystic contact with the other side. So he just wanted to be sure that it didn't exist.
okay. Uh, so they died more than 10 years ago. I mean, the wife
Yeah,
is
yeah,
given
yeah,
up already.
yeah. Long time back. Who is Evil Knievel?
Evil Knievel is
Daredevil.
a stunt performer.
Stunt guy.
Daredevil.
Okay.
He is what they modeled Nicolas Cage in that movie.
Ghost
What
Rider.
is Ghost Rider? Yes.
Ah, okay. And James Randi. Okay. Someone has said Ed Warren.
Okay, so this is someone who spent their life trying to like debunk all these kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And
But of course, he was known for other stuff. Like he was known for, he was good at yoga.
oh, wait, what is that a clue or is that just meant to throw me off track?
That is a
This
very
just
big,
came out of nowhere.
it's a very big clue.
You
Ah,
will know 10 years later.
wait, so someone. Okay, I've got to start afresh because I was thinking of like George
Yoga.
Carlin, Bill Hicks type stuff. But
No, he's not a comedian.
yeah, wait, yoga and also wanted to debunk, which is a weird combination. I kind of don't put those two together usually. Uh, like I would know them for the yoga thing. It's not a niche.
Yes, yes, you
Ah,
would know them. Keitha, take your guess. I'm going to have to pass this question.
yeah, I think I'll pass. I'm really not able.
Okay. Ishan?
I have no clue. Hollywood, yoga, and debunking. So, like, my first thought was Carl Sagan, and that's clearly not it.
Okay, something. Think of the kind of performing arts that you know, and I'm telling you, it's not a comedian. So, what do you have left?
Uh, Dancers, gymnasts, actors.
He did things with ropes.
Harry Houdini.
Houdini is correct. Houdini is correct. Saisha got it right. I still say that I am getting the wrong person from this household to do my quizzing for me here.
What to do?
Okay. Yes. Harry Houdini is right. Okay. Now that we've exceeded time, I just have a few questions which anyone can take. Okay.
Yes.
Which world leader requested that his hair be preserved and sent to family members as bracelets?
Boris Johnson.
Though he had a lot of hair.
Uh,
World leader.
Saddam
Churchill.
Hussein.
Churchill didn't have hair.
Well, that was the joke. British humor at its best.
Who said Saddam Hussein?
That was me.
He's the
Okay.
Oh, so is it like? Oh, but no, they were not world leaders.
Leader of a
The
country.
world.
I mean, I.
Oh,
Saddam Hussein would be a world leader.
Yeah.
Gaddafi.
Mao.
Gaddafi,
I feel
yeah.
like this is Mao and Stalin.
It's not Mao. It's not Stalin. Gaddafi would have probably made other people's hair into bracelets, not his. Okay. They did not carry through with this because his hair was found to contain arsenic, which prompted the theory that he died because of arsenic poisoning. But that was also proved incorrect later. He was quite a short guy.
Napoleon?
Napoleon.
Napoleon is correct. Napoleon is
Oh.
correct. And Vishwaguru and Putin are wrong answers. Okay. And I think I had another one which is okay. This is an interesting one. Okay. Last question for the night. Polish pianist and composer Andrei Tchaikovsky um, didn't want to donate his body to science. He wanted to donate his body to plays, okay? And he wanted to take part in Hamlet after his death. Uh, how did he want to
He's
take part in?
Yorick. He's Yorick. He's the skull.
He wanted to be the skull in Hamlet. Okay, yes, that is okay. We have come to this quiz, the end of the quiz on funerals, and who's this? Admiral General Aladdin,
That is a reference
To
to
the
the
previous
dictator.
question.
the dictator. I thought it.
And the rest of us are going, where is Simpson?
Okay, guys, we'll be back on Wednesday, and I assume we'll be at a 4 o'clock spot or a 10 o'clock spot. We will let you know depending on the participants' availability. Thank you, guys, and we will say good night now.
Good night. Good night. Thanks for having
Like
us.